Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for tuning in. Let's get into today's NBA regular season update. I'll cover last night's game results, the latest standings, and what's coming up on tomorrow's schedule. Starting with the first matchup, the Indiana Pacers ended their 4-game skid with a big overtime win against the New York Knicks, taking it 137-134. Pascal Siakam led the way for Indiana with 30 points. Andrew Nembhard delivered a strong double-double performance, finishing with 24 points and 10 assists. Quentin Jackson added 19, while T.J. McConnell chipped in 13 points. For the Knicks, Jalen Brunson put on a show with 40 points, and Karl Anthony Towns recorded a double-double of his own with 22 points and 14 rebounds. But it wasn't enough to stop Indiana from closing it out in OT. In the second game, the Houston Rockets secured their second straight victory, defeating the LA Clippers 102-95. Kevin Durant led Houston with 26 points, while Alperen Sengun contributed 22. Amen Thompson and Reed Shepherd each added 16 points to round out a balanced scoring effort. On the Clippers' side, Kawhi Leonard finished with 24 points, and John Collins added 17 in the loss. Moving on to the third matchup, the Phoenix Suns bounced back from a 2-game losing streak with a 120-111 win over the Dallas Mavericks. Dillon Brooks led Phoenix with 23 points. Devin Booker followed with 19, while Mark Williams added 13 and Jalen Green scored 12. Dallas was powered by Najee Marshall's 31 points and Cooper Flagg's 27, but they couldn't close the gap late in the game. In the final game of the night, the San Antonio Spurs extended their winning streak to 5 games with a dominant 136-108 victory over the Los Angeles Lakers. Victor Wembanyama delivered a monster performance, finishing with 40 points and 12 rebounds for a double-double. Carter Bryant added 16 points, Dylan Harper had 15, and Harrison Barnes contributed 11. For the Lakers, Luke Kennard and Drew Timm were the top scorers, each finishing with 14 points. Now, let's take a look at the updated standings. In the Eastern Conference, the Detroit Pistons sit at the top with a 39-13 record. The Boston Celtics follow at 34-19, just ahead of the New York Knicks at 34-20. The Cleveland Cavaliers hold fourth at 33-21, and the Toronto Raptors round out the top 5 at 32-22. The Philadelphia 76ers are 6th at 30-23, followed by the Orlando Magic at 28-24 and the Miami Heat at 28-27. The Atlanta Hawks stand at 26-29, while the Charlotte Hornets complete the top 10 at 25-29. The Chicago Bulls are 24-30, the Milwaukee Bucks 21-30, the Brooklyn Nets 15-37, the Washington Wizards 14-38, and the Indiana Pacers sit at 14-40. Over in the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder lead the way with a strong 41-13 record. The San Antonio Spurs are second at 37-16, followed by the Houston Rockets at 33-19. The Denver Nuggets hold fourth at 34-20, while the Los Angeles Lakers are fifth at 32-21. The Minnesota Timberwolves sit at 33-22, just ahead of the Phoenix Suns at 32-22. The Golden State Warriors are 29-25, the Portland Trail Blazers 26-28, and the LA Clippers round out the top 10 at 25-28. The Memphis Grizzlies stand at 20-32, the Dallas Mavericks at 19-34, the Utah Jazz at 17-37, the New Orleans Pelicans at 15-40, and the Sacramento Kings at 12-43. Now let's preview tomorrow's games scheduled for Thursday morning, February 12th. At 8 Nantai AM, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets take on the Atlanta Hawks. The Cleveland Cavaliers face the Washington Wizards, and the Orlando Magic meet the Milwaukee Bucks. At 8:30 a.m., the Boston Celtics go up against the Chicago Bulls. The Brooklyn Nets face the Indiana Pacers, the Philadelphia 76ers battle the New York Knicks, and the Toronto Raptors take on the Detroit Pistons. At 9:00 a.m., the Houston Rockets play the LA Clippers, the Minnesota Timberwolves face the Portland Trail Blazers, and the New Orleans Pelicans take on the Miami Heat. At 10:00 a.m., the Phoenix Suns meet the Oklahoma City Thunder, the Utah Jazz face the Sacramento Kings, and the Denver Nuggets go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. And closing out the schedule at 11:00 a.m., the Golden State Warriors will take on the San Antonio Spurs.